It's Week 15 of the NFL. And up next is the Texans Vs Packers.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out, their signal caller. Now in his 4th season in the NFL.
Brandon, it's always nice when you get recognized with an individual award. And he was the AFC Offensive Player of the Week last week. But when you do it in a win, so much the better.
Absolutely. And he was all talking about that win, not so much the award he received on Wednesday.
That's a nice-looking award. I wonder if he took it home, young gal in college, showed it off to the kids in the neighborhood, passed it around. I wonder what he did with it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That one complete. It's tanked down. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Stroud working out of the gun. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Stroud to throw it. Got his man, Dell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Stroud looking to throw. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Here's Stroud. And he's caught. Touchdown, Texans. Brevin Jordan hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Texans will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. That time a 6-play drive. And the result, a Houston touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffling. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Love. Over the middle, complete. That's Thompson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Love. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Love. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 36. They'll try the right side with Harris. There's a nice move. And he's out of of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Love looking to throw it. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to sack back at the 16-yard line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this game, CD, some are calling it the game of the year. Others are saying, hey, this is the Super Bowl preview. And as we speak, these are the top seeds in each conference. How do you think these two teams approach this one internally?
And I think that we both subscribe to the theory that it is the game of the year so far, and it could be a Super Bowl preview. I know outwardly both teams are going to tell us, hey, it's 1 of 16. We're going to do what we do. Let's just go ahead and play our game. But I think we both know that internally we're saying we've got to establish we're the team to beat in case we see them again.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Pierce will try to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Pierce now up the middle. Able to avoid him at the 40. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And a nice little gain. 2nd down and 4. Stroud out of the gun here. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Now they'll go play action here with Stroud. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to...
Stroud is hit, and the ball is loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They got the fumble recovery. Now here's Love to pass. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Will Anderson in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Throwing. Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too far, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Offense back out there along with Dameon Pierce.
Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone. It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
On second down, here's Pierce. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. His defense for the Packers, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Short throw into the hands of Jordan.
Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Stroud. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 33. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. The Texans at 12-1 now to start play. They've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a streak.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here goes Stroud again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing now is Stroud. And they're going to get it. They bring it down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. This a 33-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Harris will start the drive out. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Love going to be taken in here by Nakua. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. And Stroud now to throw. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Kenny Clark, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stroud. And that's incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Taking it about the 36. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. Shreds him with a stiff arm.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. And a Packer 1st down.
Love now to pass on 1st down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Love now.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's Daniel Whelan now.
He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away.
Houston's offense taking over again. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 95 catches for him now on the year, and it's a 1st down.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Kyle Duggar there on the coverage.
Now Stroud.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Following the interception, Love.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Packers.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. 1st level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. 4th down and no hesitation from Matt LaFleur as he sends out the field goal unit. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And this one is right through. And that'll bring him back within 4.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. taken at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Smallwood. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. Yes, he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Here's Stroud.
This one complete to Smallwood.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Running it out of the gun with Pierce.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. The second down throw now from Stroud.
And that is incomplete.
They were maybe hoping for a little bit of a back shoulder fade there. And that's a play that's been in vogue the last few years in all aspects of football. But they couldn't get the hook up there.
Now here's Stroud. That's to the left sideline and incomplete. Matt Araiza now on to punt this one away.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
The Packers with a football here late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw now, here's Love.
That's to the tight end, Musgrave.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And it's fielded at the 34. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And the Texans will take over.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Stroud working out of the gun. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Stroud looking to throw. Gets the dump off to Pierce.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Now here's Stroud on 3rd down.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
And here's Matt Araiza now.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
So, all right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. Harris starts the drive on the ground, and he stopped immediately there.
Jamie and Sherwood there to make the stop.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Now Love. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. On 1st down, here's Stroud. Got his man, Dell. And he's knocked to the turf right there at the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
A run for Pierce out of the gun.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Stroud to throw it.
He's got goal. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action. Stroud now. And it was caught by Dell.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Again, it's Stroud. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
Covered by J.C. Horn.
And his kick here is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 23. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Throwing. Love. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over it.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. Down the left sideline. Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14. This fielded right at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Love looking to throw it. And that will be incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
That'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's Nico Collins, and this offense getting set to go for another drive. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that, because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you got to find the end zone.
Yes, you do. You get greedy in a good way.
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 5. Now Stroud. And he's got Jordan complete right side. Touchdown, Texans! Brevin Jordan with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Play action this time with Love. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Love. Under pressure, they got him again. On now is the Packers punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jordan. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
That is caught inside the 5.
And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Stroud.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Nico Collins
with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Texans get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Glove. And his throw is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. To throw now, here's Love.
Setting up the screen, Harris.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a 1st. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Love going to keep this on the draw.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Love now. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
Back now in Houston. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Yeah, Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 8.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Now a handoff for Pierce to about the 40-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
That's complete to Dell.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. gets it to 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Packers get set to go.
That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. First down, going to the air with Love. That's complete to Wicks.
It's a big play there for Green Bay. 44 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
They'll set up to run the quarterback draw.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Love. And that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now Love.
He gets that one complete to Wicks.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. Jordan Love ready on first down here.
A short throw to Musgrave.
And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Love from the gun. His throw incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TV.
Dicker now to tack on the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. It's brought in by Harris. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. On now is the Packers punter as he's out here to punt it away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to... Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up